naman po ang nag-post ng kanilang mga tinitreasure na preggy pics. Aba, maganda yan ha. At ang mga storya at detalye po ang ating panonoorin.
Hi, Mommy Gladys. Hi there, Mommies. My name is Mitch, a 33-year-old proud ex-overseas Filipino worker turned stay-at-home mom to two beautiful girls, Daryl and Urchel. I also blog at my spare time, and one of my favorite topics is about parenting. I used to say I'd never give up my job, but as I entered motherhood, everything changed. I came back home for good 2 years ago, lived with my parents in Subic. It was also the same day when I decided to be with my kids 24/7 and even took the risk of living miles away from my Indian national husband. No regrets though. I could get a job anytime I want, but I could never bring back my kids' first smiles, first steps, and precious moments every mom would love to see and experience. Just like the rest, I want the best for my kids. For me, giving the best to your kids starts from the day you conceive them, like taking precautions and preparations for the big day. Birth plan is just one of them. Actually, birth plan is just a written outline of a woman's preferences for her labor and birth. Please allow me to share the list I made just before I gave birth to another baby girl a month ago via CS. Gadgets to be brought to the hospital. My netbook, digicam, and a plug-it-in internet connection to keep my husband, relatives, and friends posted. And of course, to keep up with my Facebook games. Plus the fact that I am a blogger. I wanted everything documented. Photo ops during the labor and delivery. Believe me, while the operation was ongoing, I thought of my camera. It was actually left in my room. Then, I suddenly exclaimed, "Doc, nakalimutan ko yung cam ko sa room." Everyone in the OR laughed about it. I was in pain, yet I didn't completely forget the cam and the pictorial I have requested. Once admitted in the hospital, I'd like my mother and daughter to be allowed to stay with me at all times. Since my husband couldn't make it on time of my delivery, I requested my doctor if I could just stay in my private room during the labor with my mom and daughter around. At least, with them around, I won't get bored and make myself more relaxed, having my mind diverted to something else. No to painless delivery. During my prenatal checkups, I have already spoken to my doctor that I don't need pain relievers like epidural. 24-hour rooming in with my baby. The moment I woke up, I approached the nurses on duty that I'd like to have my baby in the room. Checking out of the hospital. I insisted that I check out of the hospital the moment I can walk. At 2 days, despite having a CS section, we were discharged from the hospital, both in healthy condition. Though Urchel came out 3 weeks earlier weighing 5.2 pounds, I'm glad she's in a healthy condition. I am convinced that prenatal vitamins really helped. I would like to take this opportunity to thank MoMents, particularly Mommy Gladys Reyes, for allowing me to share some ideas and my birth experience. This is indeed my pleasure to become a part of your show. Kudos to MoMents.
Hi Moments, I'm Faye De Castro Umandal, a mother of a 3-month-old baby boy. I want to share one of my maternity photos taken when I was 8 months pregnant with my first child, Uno. Having all the ups and downs of being pregnant, I treated myself to a photo session with my husband, which fortunately gave us one of our few most treasured photographs. Thanks to my ever-supportive husband and to what they call the one and only full production photography studio in our country today, Blow Up Babies, for giving me such a joyful experience.
Hi Gladys, moments like these are worth remembering. The photo shoot was done in January 2007 when I was 7 or 8 months pregnant with my youngest named Jewel. It was a nude maternity photo shoot for the portfolio of Miss Carla Beroya Foster, who's into maternity photography. I was comfortable with my body and feel sexy that time, so I have no hesitations in bearing it all. I actually feel good during my 2 pregnancies, kaya ang taas ng self-confidence ko compared to other mommies who don't feel good about themselves when pregnant. I was able to do another maternity photo shoot back in 2003 when I was 7 months pregnant with my eldest, Janelle.
Hi Moments, I'm Erica Yu Bonifacio, 27 years old, a housewife and a mom of 3 lovely kids, 2 princesses and a prince. This photo was taken when I was 6 months pregnant with my 3rd baby. I was carrying with my 2nd daughter, Ailey Sandrine. I was never fat, but I love to eat anything. I love being pregnant. My skin was fairer, I was thin. Everybody around me were so nice to me. They gave me foods and stuff. Maybe that's why I love getting pregnant. Ha 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 ha. This was a stolen shot by my sister. She edited the photo and put all those clip arts around me.
Gusto ko rin po kayo invite, mga mommies, daddies, and even kids to upload your photos or vlog sa ating Moments fan page sa Facebook or email us at moments@net-25.com. Kung si Mami po ay maraming worry sa kanyang pregnancy, aba, ano naman kaya ang nasa isip ni Daddy? Yan po ang aalamin natin sa pagbabalik ng Moments.
I am so happy! Me